So, guys, I think our cold opens have been pretty lukewarm lately. Yeah, they go like 5 minutes long. Let's do the quickest cold open we've ever done.
Okay.
You ready?
What do you mean, like, hey guys?
Hey, just do something funny quick.
Just do something quickly
Do
funny.
a comedy.
Real funny, real quick.
Do a comedy.
Just do a comedy, guys. You're the comedy guys.
Just do a haha.
I went to the skate park the other day to practice my ollies, and I got chased away by 12-year-olds. I don't want to go back because I'm not comfortable anymore. Do you guys have any suggestions?
What part of this story is true?
All of it. Well,
All
they
of
were
it?
they were 10.
Okay. Okay.
You wanted to make them seem tougher.
First question. How did your ollies get by the end of it?
I got to practice for 6 minutes.
Wow, they found
They
you.
gave you 6 minutes, bro? That's crazy. You're lucky.
And then I got a fucking wheel truck to the back of my skull.
But what did they actually say to you?
They said, "Hey, bleep word. Why don't you go bleep your mom, you bleep?"
That sounds like skater kids.
Or possibly a sheep.
Wait, now that you're saying it.
That sheep was skateboarding.
What's it called to make the noise they make? Is that a bleat? I don't
It's
know.
bleat. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bleating.
well, whatever. Close enough.
Ironically, what the back of Zach's head was doing, too. Bleeding.
Bleating. Just Zach fighting off a bunch of goats with his fucking skateboard.
Hey, it was sheep. They don't have horns. They're not that deadly.
True. Nonetheless, he's doing it.
Yeah.
He takes out three
Still.
sheep, and then he looks behind them, and there's one goat just eyeing him up who's ready to charge. And then it deflects his skateboard off of it. Yeah, that'd be great. I could watch that.
I drop into the fucking pool and like they're coming over the edge after me. Oh shit. Yeah. Coming to a theater near you.
Bleating hearts.
Bleating hearts.
Bleeding hearts.
All right, well, I do think there's actually usable intros there, guys. That was good.
You're welcome.
Zach made up a fake story about skateboarding and getting bullied by children for some reason.
Yeah. I wanted it to be true.
I know. You were really hoping that was true.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I there's a part of me that wants you to like go out and like try new things and get better at stuff.
I just want to see you succeed. And failure is part of success.
Welcome back, one and all. It's Anime Not Be for everyone.
Woo.
I am one of the three hosts here in Anime Not Be Central. We got our pulse on the newest, hottest animes, and we're always talking about like, you know, the newest animes and the most appealing, the most exciting, the ones that have the most hype right now. And,
Reporting in from Anime Not Be HQ.
Oh, that's a different place from Central, right?
Yeah, this is HQ coming in. This is Caleb Morden. I got my fingers right on that pulse too, bro.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we're just pulsing over here.
All right, we're both pulsing together. I'm a big fan.
We're just two cousins pulsing together real quick.
Just to make the best content for you guys.
Oh, okay. It's taking a gross turn.
What about our last member? Which HQ are you in? Or are you somewhere else?
I'm in Anime Not Be's secret volcano lair.
I had one of those.
Hey, Brody, it's secret.
Wait, that was in the budget, but my helicopter wasn't. I see how it is.
I needed the helicopter.
To get to the volcano.
Anime Not Be HQ is just in a garage, dude. They wouldn't even give me a car. What the heck?
I've got my finger on the pulse of all of our enemies, and it's slowly going out. We're winning, boys. We're winning.
And the
Yeah.
literal pulse of the earth because you're in a volcano.
Real talk. When was the last time you guys even heard about Obama and Springsteen's podcast.
That's
we
true.
we
they're
overtook
No.
them and crushed them. Like, so thank
Go
you
back to
for
what
your,
you're good at, fixing the fucking world. I miss that, man. We didn't know what we had.
They miss him to every day. All right. Who are you though? You're in our volcano lair, but is your name a secret?
I am Dr. Eve. No. I'm Zachary Tobias Muscus Brown.
They'll never find
Oh.
him. They will never find him.
Yeah.
Those middle names will confuse any search engine,
It is very hard to find me on Facebook.
considering there's like 900 of people with your same name in your town alone.
Yep.
But
Weird.
the only white one.
I'm the best. Yep.
Zach, I don't know if you heard that Brody said the only white one, and then you said, yeah, I'm the best. I feel like that came across a lot worse than you meant it to.
No, you guys are talking at the same time. And I literally thought like you're our favorite or something. That's what I just assumed you would say. 'Cause
Yeah, you thought he'd be building you up, but now he just called you white.
Well,
and I'm
just
the best.
all right, Zach. What you got for
Right.
us today? Like all three of us got our fingers on that anime frickin' pulse, and it's pulsating.
Wait, Zach, I want to show you something.
Doesn't want to show me it though. That's cool. Whatever.
Okay, all right, are you ready? Is it time?
Oh.
Did
Oh.
duel?
He stole 4 cards from his niece.
I've got the Trap Tricks Mantis here. They're a 4-star insect effect. I have no idea what I'm reading when I'm looking at these cards. That's
Can I see
good.
the back of them right quick? They look so much like Magic the Gathering cards. What the fuck?
Right. Oh, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now, by the way. This is not a visual podcast.
Why are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Zach?
Well, because the anime we're gonna do today is
Pokemon, gonna get them all.
Cardcaptor Sakura Season 2.
Perfect.
No!
It's so boring.
Are you actually talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
We're doing Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is there multiple shows with the Yu-Gi-Oh title, or is it just the one solid? Is it just Yu-Gi-Oh?
There are 4 separate arcs, all with their own sick pro tag.
Does that mean the other shows are named after the other people? So it's like Danio and like
Okay, now
Frankio?
don't
Susanoo?
Susanoo.
Susanoo.
But are they all called Yu-Gi-Oh then, even if he's not in it?
You got Yu-Gi-Oh, and then like Yu-Gi-Oh DX, and Yu-Gi-Oh High School Academy, and then the last one, they fucking play card games on motorbikes while like careening 200k down the highway. It's awesome. Okay, so what's your general knowledge of the card game in real life?
I have a couple friends who are like super deep into it. They've been collecting for like 10 years. They go over to each other's houses with big old tubs full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and trade them every weekend.
Bathe in them.
Like Blue Eyes White Dragon or whatever.
I know that one. There's another famous one that I can't think of right now.
He's a mage from the night.
Right, Dark Magician.
you
Dark
go.
Magician, got it.
I'm gonna be honest, this was one of those animes that I didn't touch as a kid growing up, really. I had friends who were into it, but like,
I honestly, for the longest time, until recently, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was a show like Pokemon, where like they just made a card game based on the show, but apparently Yu-Gi-Oh is a show about the card game.
Yep.
And then the card game came after the show. Like what?
It was really messed up trying to watch it because I like to play it quite a bit. I know most of the rules. I don't fuck with the blue cards. If you know, you know. So going back and trying to watch this, it's like they're kids on a school ground just making up rules as they go, and it's entirely infuriating because you can't fucking stay with
Can't
it.
tell them, no, you're wrong, kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get into it.
please do.
So for the kids at home that don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, it's a card game. You have monster cards, trap cards, magic cards, and each person has life points. And via math of monsters attacking each other or attacking directly, you minus life points from the other guy. You try to bring them down to 0. Very easy for a child to understand, so I hope you guys are with me.
No, I'm so confused. What is a spell card though?
Fun fact, for the first 10 years or something of Yu-Gi-Oh's cardness, they were called magic cards. And then Magic the Gathering came at them and be like, "You motherfuckers, we the magic cards," and they had to change them to spell cards. You can't use
the word magic.
It was so weird. But now, if you actually have green cards that say Magic card up top, they're kind of rarer.
And now Magic the Gathering has a spin-off called Spells the Gathering. They're coming after Yu-Gi-Oh again, bro. It's not good. Has anybody played any collectible card games here? I know Zach just said Yu-Gi-Oh.
I played some Magic back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only experience was a Harry Potter collectible card game that was essentially, it operated like Magic the Gathering, but it was Harry Potter characters, so my dad thought it was all right.
But wait, was he cool with you reading Harry Potter?
Yeah, he was fine with Harry Potter, yeah.
Really? But he wouldn't let you do Halloween. Okay.
Or Pokemon.
Yeah, fuck Pokemon. You didn't miss out on much with Pokemon. You pretty much get the gist if you've played a game.
I didn't know about Halloween. Ouch.
We didn't get to go trick-or-treating or anything. He was afraid of the demons that infested Halloween or something.
That's tragic, and I'm sorry for you. But hopefully one day you'll have kids, and you'll get to relive it through their eyes.
Yeah, there's a reason I hate everything, guys. I'm not just cranky for no reason.
Childhood sucked.
Yeah. Didn't even let me do witchcraft. Frick.
Yeah. I tried to salt my soup one time, and he said I was making a potion and fucking beat me.
Zach, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I listen and wait to see where the sentence ends because it could go anywhere. It could go anywhere.
Hey, but that destination was perfect.
Yeah.
You got me smiling, boys. Thank you.
Yeah, we boosted his confidence a little bit.
Okay, so classic Japanese classroom. We have a boy named Yugi. He is the main character because his hair is blonde, black, and red.
Oh.
That's why he is the main character?
Well, come on. So he's in class chilling with his bud Joey. Joey's our other main guy. He's got a New York accent. He's got this big puffy yellow hair. And they're just gaming it up during recess or whatever, playing classic Yu-Gi-Oh! On their desk. Their friends Taya and Tristan are there too. They're like the ones that'll stand at the side of the duel arenas and be like, "Whoa, that was crazy. Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
How's Yugi gonna get out of this one? Whoa, Yugi got out of it!"
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did it.
They're basically the sports announcers at a game. Like, you could watch it and be like, "I get it, but thanks for letting me know for sure."
Sports.
So, Joey is mad at Yugi because Yugi always beats him. He's like, "What am I doing wrong, Yugi?" But he's like, "It's okay, Joey. Like, my grandpa owns a card shop. That's why I'm so dope. I get all the newest cards first." And Yugi says they should go there after his class because his gramps got a super rare card, and he might even show it to us.
The card game, it's not called Yu-Gi-Oh, is it?
It's
called Yu-Gi-Oh in our world.
In this universe, it's called Duel Monsters. I'm sorry.
Duel Monsters. Oh, okay. Why isn't it called that in our world? Just because the show's name is more recognizable?
Probably. It's got a nice ring to it, too.
Real talk, that's bonkers to me that the card game isn't named Monster Duels or whatever the fuck you just said.
Brody, that's why. You heard it 5 seconds ago and you already forgot.
Duel Monsters?
Yep.
It just doesn't ring well. You know, you hear Yu-Gi-Oh once and you're great. You're into it.
Magic the Gathering doesn't roll off the tongue. That's a clunky fucking sentence, and people are obsessed with it.
What is gathering? Like, what is the gathering?
Magic.
Is it magic : the gathering? Or is it saying that, like, magic is gathering?
The magic gathers in the colon, bro.
I think playing the game Magic is in itself magic, but you can only have that magic while it's a gathering because you can't play it by yourself. Magic.
Oh, it's like the people gathering to magic.
Yeah. The people gathering to magic.
That's like if Super Smash Bros. Just titled it Super Smash Bros. The Get Together Game.
The Get Together Game.
Okay, let's be honest. Every Smash Bros. Game is Super Smash Bros. Hey, remember this one, though?
Super Smash Bros. Another word for fight. That's all it really is melee brawl. What's the most recent one? It's not a fight word, is it?
Ultimate.
At one point, it was going to have to be like slaying or killing or like castrating. And they got to jump off
Castrating. Super Mario Bros. Castrate.
That one would be fucking metal, though.
Give me your urethra, Luigi. Oh, God. Wait, that's not what castrating is.
So, yeah, he's like, we should go to my Gramps shop. Yeah, you got that. He might show us a super rare card.
Oh, yeah.
And
the super rare card's his penis. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
And this piques the interest of some goober in the back of the class, though. He's like, oh, super rare card.
Blue Eyes White Penis.
have all the fun you want.
Yugi, no.
So they go to the shop, and Yugi's Gramp shows them a super sexy and my all-time favorite Blue Eyes White Dragon original artwork. So fucking
Look, I was right, dude. Right.
Isn't there a Yu-Gi-Oh card that are different body parts of a huge monster that you can put together?
Good memory. That's in this episode. Let me continue.
I never watched this show, I'm going to be honest. I just know a little bit about the card game because my dad didn't let me.
So you had to. Nice.
I don't understand your dad. I don't get it. It's whatever, but
he hated the Blue Eyes White Penis card. That's what turned him off immediately.
Okay, you see, it turned him off, but he kept on staring at the artwork and mumbling, "One day."
Okay. So yeah, they're like, oh wow, it's so pretty, so cool. And then that goob from class shows up, boom, bursts through the door with a briefcase. His name is Seto Kaiba, and he's the ultra-rich kid who owns his own tech company. And he sees the blue eyes on the table, and it's definitely what he's been searching for.
He owns a company, and he's in school still?
He never goes back to school after this episode, so I think it was just weird writing to like get him to the card shop. So we're just gonna, okay?
Right.
He offers like a whole bunch of super rare trades, even like name your price, old man. But Gramps is a softie. He's like, this card was given to me long ago by a dear friend, so no deal. And Kaiba leaves in a harumph. But the next day, some fucking goons come to the shop, and they basically say, we're taking you to Kaiba Corp. And he's like, what if I refuse? He's like, I wouldn't do that, old man.
Their hands are jittering towards their sides where they have a belt full of cards. I wouldn't do that, old man.
Are you ready to duel if you don't?
Yep.
They walk out to the middle of the streets with their dueling.
Blue eyes, white penis. It's ineffective.
Later that day, Yugi and Joey and pals show up again because they want to help Joey build his deck and stuff. The shop's empty. It's super weird.
They did to kidnapped him.
And just as they enter in anime fashion, the phone rings and Yugi picks it up and it's Kaiba, and he's like, you should probably pick up your Gramps. He's not doing so hot.
He's got coronary artery disease.
Seriously, get over
here. We just
here.
nearly dueled him to death.
His little heart couldn't take it.
He didn't tell me he had a pre-existing condition.
He did sign a waiver, though, so not liable.
Seriously, you gotta come get him.
We're like, actually sorry, man. We don't know what to do. We're calling you for help.
From the tone of my voice, I sound like an asshole, but honestly, I'm so sorry.
I'm really worried I lost my grandpa last year, man. I know how it is.
The relationship with a grandpa can be such a gentle, kind thing, and losing it just it rocks you, man.
So yeah, you gotta get over here.
Please, this is the address. Make sure you bring some supplies.
So they get there.
Yeah.
And Gramps is laying on the ground all like, oh geez, my heart. And Kaiba's there like, oh yeah, we played for our rarest cards. And it turns out there's only 4 blue eyes white dragons in the whole world. And then he shows them the grandpa's blue eyes and fucking rips it in half. Boom. Now I know that no one will ever use one against me, because I've got the other 3.
Couldn't he just have all 4?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Again, this is before any rules were ever invented, but in the real game, you can have 3 of a copy of a card in your deck. No more. So maybe they knew.
Yeah. He didn't want to have 4 of them, so there must be a rule that you can only have 3.
You could have just locked it up in a safe, but then what if some expert safe hacker got it, right? This way, it'll never be used against him. But what if they take his blue eyes? That shows up later. any fucking way.
And then he doesn't have the spare. He ruined it.
Dumbass. Yeah, okay. And so Yugi goes up to his Gramps, and the Gramps gives him his deck, and he
Sorry.
gives him his deck.
Big blue eyes deck.
We are 12. Fuck. Yugi's gonna defend his honor with his grandpa's deck. And this is where we see Yugi's secret power. We're gonna stop laughing about decks, you children.
Zach's gonna have to say deck a lot this episode,
Yes,
and
so
I'm
get over it.
for it.
It's okay. No, sorry. It's the fact that it's connected to grandfathers.
Yeah.
It makes it much funnier.
His grandfather's limp deck.
Stop.
His grandfather's old soggy deck.
Sorry, Gramps, I got your deck all wet.
Oh, what? I hate this. Sorry. I'm sorry that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach.
Are you ready to learn about Yugi's secret power?
Yes,
Oh, he's
sorry.
got power. All right.
He's got a fun necklace that's like a 4-sided pyramid upside down that hangs from a necklace, okay? We call it the Millennium Puzzle because his grandpa bought it in Egypt and it was in parts and he put it together. It contains a pharaoh from the ancient times where they took duel monsters literally. That'll come into play later.
Okay.
And he doesn't take over Yugi's body, but Yugi literally gets taller and hotter and has a deeper voice when the necklace glows and he has a Sailor Moon transformation. But
Right.
he still says things like, I'm doing this for my friends. I'm doing this for my grandpa. So it's not really like two souls trading. It's kind of like they're merged, but not.
It's like Shazam.
But not.
I feel like it's more of like 13 going on 30. It's still his body. It's just aged up a bit.
And no one ever comments on how he gets taller and hotter. Which
Yeah,
is
because
also
why ruin the
frustrating,
magic?
I guess.
If you address it, man, it'll stop working.
Maybe.
Even the commentator people, they're not like, oh shit, he got way hotter again. Yeah, I totally want to vote him now.
Check this shit out. Illegal, legal, illegal, illegal.
So that's a pretty cool power.
Okay, so now Yugi, Hot Yugi, is going to have a duel with Kaiba in his new state-of-the-art holographic dueling setup.
What?
So cards come to life and shit.
Oh, but it's holographic. This is like a 3D video game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the cards were literally magic. It's not like Digimon where they're like spawning creatures out.
No, all tech.
At no point in the show do they actually control these beings.
We'll see.
So I figured it would all be magical because like randomly Yugi's just got a magic necklace.
There's quite a bit of magic going on.
Oh, okay.
So the duel between those two is pretty one-sided. Buddy's got all three of his fucking blue eyes on the field. It's totally terrifying. But sure enough, Yugi's secret weapon is called Exodia. And it requires you to have all 5 pieces in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And then it summons itself and you just automatically win the game.
Oh, it's like the golden snitch of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And you can just have that in your deck?
Your deck has 40 cards, and you need to be able to draw those 5 certain cards before your opponent can kill you. And then we see that his actual special power is, we're just going to call it that, it's the heart of the cards.
Yeah, I've heard this everywhere.
When you absolutely fucking need that one last piece of Exodia, you close your eyes and you pray real hard and you'll get what you want. And that's...
It's really just him card counting, yeah.
Yeah. And Kaiba goes, ah! And like this weird mirror around him shatters, almost signifying that I've killed your badness, you know? You were a big prick before. And again, first episode, they're doing whatever the fuck they want.
He just shattered his bully personality.
Yep, boom, you got it. And his grandpa is fine.
Wait, are they friends now?
Not really. No.
His Yugi's grandpa's all right, so he's like, all right, sorry for the scare, man.
So
Yeah.
he broke his badness, but still the guy's like, I don't like you though. I'm glad I ripped the thing. You're still a fucking pleb.
Yeah.
Sorry about the almost heart attack with your grandpa, but
Glad you got here in time.
Yes, glad you got here in time. I forgot to mention that Kaiba is super rich kid, owns his own tech company, and is also the best duelist in the world.
Apparently not, because he didn't expect someone to have 5 cards that could destroy him.
And not only did he have his evil blasted out of him, now he's having a fucking redonkulous crisis. Like, what the fuck just happened to me? Okay, so the inventor of modern duel monsters, he caught wind that Kaiba lost to some kid, so he sends Yugi a cool package. In it, he's got a weird glove with like a metal band around it with slots for stars, and he's got 2 stars and a little videotape. He puts the videotape in the thing, and it seems to fucking freeze time on all his friends. The walls wash away, and it gets all spooky and dark. And the man on the tape is talking directly to him via magic. And this guy's name is Maximilian Pegasus, the owner of Industrial Illusions.
His name is Maximilian?
Yep.
Pegasus.
You'll find out about the game or the game that I planned later, but there's definitely a character named Maximilian that was not intentional.
Tight.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll just call him Pegasus from now on, because that's what everyone does.
Right. And he's speaking to him through a magical glove? Is that
Through,
what I
through
just
the TV,
understood?
through the TV.
Oh, okay.
To like a VHS.
That's not that magical then.
Caleb, if I walk up to my VHS, which I currently still have for some reason,
Whoa.
and I put in a VHS and time stops and shit starts melting away, and the entity on the tape starts being like, "Yo, man, what's good?" And I'm like, "Hello? That's magic,
How high
dude."
am I right now?
Yeah, Brody's got it.
Yeah, you just put in a Teletubbies VHS tape, and all of a sudden they're like, Brody, and you're like,
That would be fucking... I didn't realize that would be so scary, but that would be terrifying.
need my Brody custard. So,
Come
gross.
play with us, Brody. Come through the TV.
Watch what's inside our stomachs, Brody.
Come look at the sun, baby. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
So this Maximilian Pegasus guy, he's got like long white hair. He wears a red suit. He gives a little speech about how, people in the ancient times used to come to this realm for fun, and they battle with real monsters. But some goody two-shoes pharaoh sealed the magic away in 7 curious millennium items. And he pulls his hair back and reveals that one of his eyes is gold and has the, Egypt shit on it. So if Yugi's little puzzle thing can help him get the right cards when he needs them, Pegasus can literally see your hand. He's got wall hacks for a fucking card game.
this all seems like cheating.
Straight up
If
cheating.
I'm being real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have a mini duel in the shadow realm, and when they place the cards down, they do actually come out of the card and kind of come to life, and feel the fire from a flame breath, and holy shit, gliding so fast, and then Pegasus just straight up steals his grandpa's soul, just sucks it out and brings it into the TV, and yeah, he's like, "I'll see you at my tournament, LOL."
He stole his grandfather's soul?
Yep.
Okay, what about his grandfather's old-ass body?
Well, they actually need to bring the body to the tournament on a gurney. And
Just weekend at Bernie's?
Yep. But no, I guess he's in a coma, so that's funny. Yeah.
So that's funny.
First a heart attack, now a soul snatch. Jeez.
Yeah, man.
So it's time to get on a big old cruise ship and head to the Duelist Kingdom, where this tournament's happening, and it's where Pegasus lives.
Is that a country?
Probably. Guy's so rich, probably got his own sovereignty.
Oh, okay.
His friend Joey wants to come too, but he gets caught sneaking on. And they're like, you got no starships, you're not fucking coming on. But Yugi's a nice kid and gives him one of his, because I guess all entrants start with 2 stars, but now each of them has 1. So on board, we're gonna meet a sexy girl named May. She's your typical standoffish bee, but super hot.
She's a bee? And she's hot?
She's a big old bee.
Oh, okay, I get
She's
you.
a GDB.
Yeah, I feel you.
And there's also Rex, this short kid who really likes dinosaurs, and Weevil, this short kid who really likes bugs.
And then Yugi, and he really likes you.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
So Joey goes off to trade some cards, try to get his deck all cool. Mai is upset her room sucks, but finds out that Rex kid has a finalist suite. Shows she uses her femme fatale nonsense to trick him out of it. You know,
fucking women, am I right? We're one of those podcasts now.
Yeah, they take everything from us, man.
Yeah, we work too hard to have them coming in and taking our jobs.
I liked my job cleaning septic tanks. Then these damn women wanted to get all dirty too. Stupid fucks.
Do you know what I really think is funny and cute? When they're like acting like they're trying to think. Like, don't try too hard.
Brody.
Whoa.
I didn't know you had a racist or sexist character too, Brody. I'm
just trying to be one of those boy podcasts that are just talking about how women are stupid.
What podcasts are you listening to, Brody?
Girls' brains are like fucking Play-Doh, okay? And if the wrong fingers get in there...
The Dude Bros podcast. Yeah.
Dude Bros. I don't know. I watch YouTube channels that have talked about these TikToks. I don't watch it on TikTok because I don't want to ruin my feed.
Right.
Okay, so, that Weevil kid asks Yugi if he can see dem Exodia cards. And as Weevil's holding them in his hands, he's like, I've been thinking so hard about a strategy to combat these, and I think I just found one. And fucking hucks them off the side of the ship. And Yugi's like, what the
that
fuck?
Seems illegal.
Yeah, like, and he just kind of walks away laughing. And because Joey really loves him, he dives 50 feet off a cruise ship into the fucking ocean. So Yugi has to jump in and save him. And then turns out those two other, Taya and Tristan, they're on the boat too. And they throw a ladder down and it's all good.
When Yugi has to do things like feats of strength, like jumping in and saving someone, does he go into his adult body to do it?
No.
Why not?
That is purely reserved for dueling and intense voicing. I think it's just an artistic choice. I don't think he gains strength or speed or...
Right. He doesn't go to his high school track meet and activate it, and then all of a sudden his legs are twice as long, so he's good to go.
So now they're on this sick island. It's got cool Minecraft biomes and stuff. Pegasus makes his introductions, and he gives out the rules. Stupid.
Isn't there a My Little Pony character called Pegasus?
Why would you know that?
I don't know.
Caleb, why would you know that?
Fucking sure.
Which one of us is going to do My Little Pony one of these days?
It's not going to be us, because
It's
that's
anime
adjacent,
adjacent, guys. I could do it.
Oh, God. It's going to be like, oh, I finally get what you guys like about this.
Wow.
It's the thing that's finally going to make me understand anime. Is My Little Pony.
So the rules are you can duel anyone, use my sick holographic arenas and stuff. They're all over the place. Wager as many star chips with the guys you want. And if you get 10 chips, you get to come in my castle and be part of the final tourney.
What happens if you bet all your star chips and then you run out?
Well, a la Survivor, you're off the island.
No voting or anything?
They just toss him in the water. Yugi is still pissed about Weevil being the shadiest bastard alive, and he immediately runs after him. He's like, I'm dueling you first, asshole.
Did they get the Exodia cards by jumping into the ocean?
I got 2 of them, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that doesn't help at all.
No, useless now. Yep. So, Yugi sees him, and Weevil's like, hee, and sprints into a forest, and Yugi's like, what the fuck, get back here. I thought you said you wanted to duel me, you little coward. Once they're in a clearing, and they start a duel, the sick holographic arena pops out. They've got little, stands over top of it. So, if Weevil wins, Yugi only has 1 chip to give. So he wagers his cool grandpa's deck at the same time.
Yo, check out my cool grandpa's deck.
Because he wants to take both the Weevil stars and get it kicked off because he's a jerk.
Right.
So this duel is absolute ass. Weevil's bugs get a random power field bonus because they're in a forest. And Weevil knew this because he's a conniving ass.
So depending on where you play the card game at this point, it gives you bonuses.
Mm-hmm. This is not in the real game at all. Kind of replace this concept with field cards, but nobody uses them because it's a waste.
So do you think the card game was made after season 1 then?
Most
when they were trying
likely.
to perfect the rules?
Yeah. Because, yeah, the writers just do whatever.
And then the people making the card game were like,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, God.
What is it? What?
Yeah.
Imagine they're just watching season 1, just jotting shit down furiously, being like, "What the fuck, dude? That breaks all the rules so far. What the fuck do they mean?"
So I think they took the best parts of it and then made their card game and then ruined it. But we're not.
I hear they change, like every season of this changes the card game.
Fucking blue cards. I still don't understand it. Anyway.
Well, I think they use like a blue colored dye, so then it has that shade of blue. Just so you, I'm just trying to help you understand.
It all makes
These
sense.
cards?
Yeah.
How is that not a Magic the Gathering card? What the actual fuck?
It's called Bellcat Fighter, and it's not all these things are magical, by the way, Brody. This one's literally an airplane.
Just an airplane.
I don't like. A lot of these things are not mystical seeming at all. They're just like,
you can have a dark magician, and then you can have a biplane from World War II on the field at the same time.
Yeah. There's a literal boxing carrot as one of them. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't follow rules, my guy.
The artists have fun. They name it, and then it's given some attack and a description or a power, and then they move on to the next one. Okay, do you want to hear how ridiculous this duel goes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Weevil's really cocky and gets 5 guys on his field and doesn't notice that Yugi set a trap card because he's so cocky. The trap card is called Mirror Force. It's one of my favorite cards. It just kills everything on their field if it's in attack mode. And then Weevil plays a worm guy in a cocoon monster card, and the cocoon goes over the worm. And in 5 turns, he'll have a sick moth. Yugi goes big brain and has a dragon attack the cocoon with a fire spell. And it totally burns down the forest. So now the cocoon doesn't get the forest bonus.
Deforestation at its best.
Yeah. So now he can attack it because it's weaker. And he killed it on turn 4. But the moth is totally fine. Still, it's just a little weaker. Also, it gives off poison powder. And Yugi's monster's losing attack points by the second. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeepers.
So Yugi whips out a rain card and gets rid of the poison. But also gets the moth all wet. And then
we know what happens when moths get wet.
Then he spawns a weird skull guy. And he says, guess what? My guy attacks with electricity. And since you're wet, I get 2,000 more attack points. And kills the moth and he wins via math. And Weevil gets kicked off the island.
You know, the best wins are via math.
So none of that is in the real card game. Yeah?
Oh my god! Like some parts.
Like if I get your moth wet, Zach,
No,
can I
there's
then
no
electrocute
water.
it?
There's no water effects. There's no. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. So that my chick from the boat, she challenges Joey to a duel, and Joey's here because he wants to fix his sister's donkey brains with the prize money. That's what drives him. And
Zach, is donkey brains your words or Joey's words?
so Mai tries to psych him out by saying,
Oh no.
no, she's just got bad eyes, but I thought it would be funnier, but now I'm offensive.
A little bit.
What's wrong with donkey brains?
What do you mean, what's wrong with donkey brains?
Okay, I would say it's not too far off from shit for brains, right?
There you go.
But Zach, think about it. If somebody walked up and you said, hey, donkey brains, would you love it or hate it?
Love it.
I don't know. Am I an animated character from 2 decades ago? I don't think I would
true.
mind.
Donkey brains is a weird gray area, so I'll let it slide.
What the fuck are you
It's
talking
not.
about?
It's not.
He could say donkey brains. It's okay. Poor donkeys.
Donkeys, man. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
They didn't ask to be brained.
Man, you're sure being a donkey brain
Man,
right now.
Guys, you distract. I tried to type in, is donkey brains offensive? And I just wrote, is donkey offensive?
Shrek would not be PG.
That's literal donkey brains right there. Is that offensive?
No, I don't know what he's talking about. Is donkey brains offensive or is it like a fucking 3-year-old like says to another 3-year-old at playtime, "Oh, you're donkey brains."
3-year-olds also say the N-word sometimes, bro.
Yeah, they're black. Let them. It's their word.
Okay, all right. I'll let donkey brains go. Let's move on.
Yeah, wild.
I just
wasn't. It was just I didn't know.
I know it's basically just saying the person isn't the brightest. But that seems like it could be offensive to both donkeys and animated characters. None of this will be in it though, because he made a boo boo, so it's clunk's gone.
Mm-hmm. He'll probably just bleep out donkey brains when it comes down to. Yeah.
Hey guys, I put a lot of effort into editing this show.
Please don't make
Let
fun
me
of
have
me.
this one thing, please.
Yeah.
I get to come off perfect.
Yeah.
So Joey and Mai are dueling.
Yeah.
Mai tries to psych him out by pretending she's a psychic, placing her hand face down and being like, "This one's my monster." Oh,
Is that what it means to psych someone out? I've been doing that wrong this entire time.
It's like 3 layers of psychage. Okay, but Yugi's on the sidelines like, "Joey, don't let her psych you out. Just concentrate." And so Joey closes his eyes and goes, daredevil mode. And he's like, "Whoa, what are all these weird smells? Whoa, they're coming from over there. Whoa, this chick sprays her fucking cards with different perfumes and then pretends she's psychic."
And literally every time she plays a card, she's going, "This one must be
A little in the nose, bro.
Like, how would you be able to distinguish the cards if they're all sprayed with perfume?"
She's got a killer schnoz. Leave her alone.
Okay. She's got a donkey schnoz. Sorry. Wait, no, the
Whoa!
opposite.
Whoa! Whoa! You can't say that! Whoa!
Those fucking donkeys, leave them
Whoa!
alone.
My God.
Hey, this time it was a compliment to donkeys. I was trying to
Not to
outweigh
not to some. You gotta think of everybody. Oh.
Gotta think of all those donkeys. Those poor jackasses.
You are a piece of work.
All right.
Okay, so he uses a cool baby dragon card and a time wizard card and makes 1,000,000 years pass on the battlefield.
I'm just envisioning a tiny little cool baby with like glasses comes out. It's like, "Yo, I'm the cool baby dragon." And then Time Wizard comes out. He's like, pulls out his sonic screwdriver and is like, "Whoa,
Time wizard.
Whoa.
is that a cool baby dragon or what?"
No, I'm assuming he's making the baby dragon age up. Now he's a big dragon, right?
And also, all of Mai's monsters got old and decrepit, which is not how it works in the real game. But
Your blue eyes white dragon now has to walk with a cane.
And it has dementia. Where am I? I'm very hungry.
I actually saw that once. It's like the Blue Eyes card, and it's replaced that grandma on the walker, and it's like, "I'm the best card in the game," and it's like someone patting her on the back, like, "Sure, grandma,
Like, sure you are, grandma. Yeah. Good stuff.
So Joey wins, and he's talking about dueling for friends and family, not cars and money.
So Joey wins for his family.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about Yugi dueling a fisherman?
Why do you always? Zach? Why do you always ask us? What if I say no?
Because I can skip it and it means nothing. So they have a duel, and they're next to the ocean, and therefore the guy's monsters cannot be seen because they're fish monsters and they're in the ocean.
They're swimming, yeah.
And Yugi thinks, "Okay, I'm going to summon a wolf, and I'm going to play my moon magic card." And he gets double the attack because he's a werewolf now. And the fisherman's like, "You fool! Don't you know the moon controls the tides?" The water fucking takes over the field, and he only has one monster space now, and all seems bleak. So he summons another monster, and Fisherman's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do with that? I totally won." And he's like, "No, there's one thing I can attack. My own moon!" And the golem smashes the moon, and this makes the water completely recede off the field somehow, not just back to normal. And then, yeah, he can kill all the monsters, and Yugi wins.
I'm going to be honest. I was rooting for the fisherman there. That fisherman's voice and his charisma was ballin'.
Tight. Cool. Okay. So, right. Ever since that Kaiba guy, remember Kaiba? Ever since he lost that duel with Yugi, he basically left his company to figure out his life, making his younger brother Mokuba very sad. Then Mokuba listens in on this business meeting with the board of Kaiba Corp and Pegasus, and they want to sell Kaiba's company to him and all get super rich, but they can't because of bylaws, and there needs to be a Kaiba brother in charge. So they're gonna kidnap the little Kaiba and totally fucking kill the big Kaiba.
So they follow bylaws that there needs to be someone in charge, but they're cool with just murdering people?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, they notice Mokuba listening in and immediately snatch him. All right, now they got the little brother. And we cut to Seto, the big brother. He's in some weird basement, and he's like running simulations on his sweet supercomputer thing. And he's absolutely gutted. And he's like, dude, it's gotta be magic. It's gotta be magic. Based on all this math and my computing skills, there's no fucking way he could have exodied me. It's nuts.
He doesn't care that his brother's been kidnapped, or he doesn't know yet?
He doesn't know yet, because he just left, right?
There is magic in this world, though, right?
Tons, yes.
Okay.
They went to the fucking Shadow Realm together, and he stole his grandpa's soul. There's lots of magic.
Are we having little timbits of like Yugi's Yugi's grandpa's soul being like, "Whoa, these battles are fucking bonkers, dude! This island's great! Give me another coconut water!
My soul heart's a lot better than my body heart was.
I can fly! Look at me go!
Check out these platypuses."
Listen to the last episode to understand that joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then some thugs from Pegasus's crew come to kill him, and it's really funny in the Netflix edit. They definitely took away their guns, so they're just kind of standing there pointing menacingly at him, like you're coming with, like you're not getting out of here, man. And so. Yeah, Kaiba puts some weird new tech that he's been working on into a briefcase and hops out a window that's overlooking a cliff. And it's like, okay, well, fuck, you did it. You did our job for us. Cool. All right, want to go get some Denny's?
All we had to do was point at him real hard. He left.
But turns out he left his sick Blue Eyes White Dragon deck behind. No. So back on the island, we see Mokuba escaping from the fucking castle via bed sheets. Why did that take so long?
Because you don't use any.
It's laundry day all the time. Okay. Okay. So yeah, and Mokuba is in his head. He's like, that frickin' Yugi, he made my brother go away by making him depressed. So I'm gonna get rid Yugi out of this tournament, and my brother will come home, and it'll all be good. Mokuba is like literally going around the island and like stealing star chips from kids, almost like trying to lure Yugi out. So Yugi finds him because he met some kid that was like, yeah, somebody stole my star chips and now I'm getting kicked off the island.
That's so sad.
Yugi and friends go to investigate, and they find this kid, and he's like, you fucked up my brother's mental state. I hate you. And they have a duel, and like he's using a deck he stole from some kid, so it blows. And then while Yugi's distracted with his friends, like the kid just hops up behind him and steals all his star chips and runs into the forest. Like, oh, fuck me, not me too. But they manage to stop him, and adult Yugi's talking to him. He's like, hey, I didn't, fuck with his mental state. I actually took the badness out of him, and he's just trying to look for answers, okay? He will be back. He's a strong guy. Don't worry about him, Mokuba. Then the guards find Mokuba, and they like, I'm gonna take you back to the castle, you piece of shit. And Yugi's like, no, we're gonna duel for him, because everything in this world's answered with a duel. And the thug's like, yeah, sure, but you're not gonna be fighting me, you're gonna be fighting that guy. And they look over at a fucking thing, and who's standing there? But it's Seto Kaiba.
Wait, he's now dueling for his own brother?
But his face is a little fucked up and weird.
Oh, intrigue.
Very sinister.
This is old Kaiba's dueling for young Kaiba with Yugi. And for some reason, Yugi's not just like, you can take your brother, dude.
He's like, yeah, I was just keeping him safe. Weird, chill.
Yeah, now that you're here, this doesn't need to happen anymore, my guy.
That's a very good point. Okay.
Like, what the... Are you guys ready for a game?
Yes.
So we're going back to one that I did a long time ago, and it was a hit with everyone.
So a classic?
No, it's only happened once, so I can't call it a classic yet, but it's going to become classic the more we do it, all right?
That's how it works.
It's one that I like to call Murder in the Court. So essentially, you guys are going to be lawyers learning about a court case for the first time on opposing sides. You're going to try to solve the case while also arguing for your side. And then I, as the judge, will determine which one of you convinced me harder to put their side of the case.
That's how it works. It's not about evidence. It's just convincing harder.
Essentially, man, that's
what
lawyers
dude.
are for. I think you just
it.
figured out law.
Huh.
All right. So this is the case of Maximilian Tipton versus the people.
Ooh.
Maximilian has been accused of stealing the moon.
Nice.
Zach, you will be the defense, arguing that Maximilian, in fact, did not do this. And Brody, you are trying to solidify that he did do it and get him to go to jail.
Okay.
Okay.
What are your lawyer names? Introduce yourself.
My name is Clarence Woodbridge, and I will be playing the defense for Maximilian Tipton. I don't want to do this voice.
You can choose a different voice.
I could do my crazy wizard voice if you'd like. He stole the fucking moon!
And as a wizard, I'm impressed.
What's your name, law wizard?
Stan.
And I will be Clarence Woodbridge. I will also talk like this.
What do you mean also? You don't sound like me, dude.
No, not at all.
All right.
So one of you thinks that Mr. Tipton here took the moon.
I don't believe it. I know it. It's gone.
All right, he argues that he didn't do this, and it's all been thrown on him, okay? So you're going to have to prove that he's guilty. You know, innocent until proven guilty, all right?
All right. Let's do our jobs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this first piece of evidence was gathered from the daily audio reports of NASA around the time of the moon's disappearance. It might help shed some light on what happened in general, all right?
Wait, what happened to the general?
In general. All right, ready? You're going to listen.
Daily report. Today is July 6th, 2023. Everything seems to be in working order. Oh, wait. Control, we were getting some sort of interference. Our lunar orbiters are malfunctioning, especially on the dark side of the moon. It looks like they aren't detecting the surface anymore. Not sure how that's even possible. Checking calibration. Wait. Whoa. Look out the window. The moon? Where is it? Gather a team. We have to get up there as soon as possible. ETA 6 days. Secondary report. It has been 4 days since the moon disappeared, but all of a sudden, the moon is back. I'm not sure what's happening here, but the team is packing up. Mission's canceled. All we can say is we believe something extraterrestrial is going on here.
Yeah, Your Honor. The moon's there. Case closed.
Well, if someone stole a car and then brought it back, doesn't mean it wasn't stolen.
I'd like to see my client's fingerprints on that juicy piece of cheese.
I'm sorry, do you think the moon is a piece of cheese?
Well, do you think we actually landed on it? Come on.
I would like to call for insanity on their case.
I call my first witness, the defendant, Maximilian Tipton.
Oh, hello. This is what I sound like.
You're a flamboyant one. Wonderful.
No, I'm a rich mofo.
Oh, cool. And a mouthy one, too.
Yes, I did not take the moon.
No?
I did not. That would be a crime, and I don't do crime.
Well, there you have it, Your Honor.
As you see, the moon is back in place. We can't even prove it was gone in the first place, can we?
Why'd you do it?
I didn't.
Person who says what?
What?
Ha!
Oh.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Damn it. Objection, leading.
Yeah, you're right. What is that called? Abstained or whatever.
So why'd you do it?
I did not do it. Listen for more evidence.
Oh my god.
All right, this next piece of evidence was gathered from a scrap documentary about Maximilian Tipton and his family, filmed back in 2018. Oddly enough, the family lobbied against the release of this footage.
Maximilian Tipton, billionaire, philanthropist, all-around great guy. Or so we thought. We talked to one of his old colleagues, and this is what he had to say.
Thanks for having me today. I'm honored when someone is interested in my work. my name is Mervyn Quark, and I'm a top scientist at... What? Oh, you wanna talk about Max? Yes. We went to the academy together. The man was always really erratic. His parents, though, wow, the Tiptons, wonderful people, but absolutely stinking rich. Made Max a bit spoiled, I think. He didn't struggle for anything in his life, and he would rub it in. I once saw him go to a homeless shelter and eat with what he would call common folk, and then drove away in his most expensive car, laughing all the way home. Like a fucking psycho. Sorry, I guess I get easily distracted. But he always did have a fascination with celestial bodies. Me too, Max, me too. I remember that. Always talked about conquering space one day. Good luck with that, Elon.
Yeah, could I ask for Marvin Quark to be brought up to the stage?
I'm sorry, Marvin Quark actually died a couple years ago. That documentary was filmed in 2018, and he's mysteriously disappeared.
So you're telling me my surprise witness has been dead for years?
Yeah, but he had a testimony right there. We presented it. All right.
You couldn't have him roleplay Marvin Quark?
Not so fast!
There we go. Gasps all across the audience.
My name is Marvin Tobias Quark. And I'm here to say that Maximilian Tipton's a piece of shit!
I object!
Marvin, if you were to ask, if I was to ask you, who would steal a moon in this room, please point to that person.
Well, first off, it would be me. But I'm not rich. Second, it would probably be that fucker right there.
I would not. No.
Now,
Yeah.
Marvin, why would the two of you ever want to steal the freaking moon?
Just think about the babes, man. The babes.
Now, while the babes would be nice, I would never do that for babes.
What does that mean?
Go check my backyard right now. There will be no moon. I promise you.
I'm not falling for that again, Max. I'm not looking at your asshole.
So what you're saying, Marvin, is he never struggled and was fascinated by space and wanted to rule space.
Yeah. We got really high one night, and he just kept going on and on about different ways he'd have sex with the moon.
Objection.
Interesting. I rest my case.
Now, Zach, now this is going to be complicated because now you have to talk to Marvin Quark
Oh, shit, you're right.
as your lawyer.
Marvin, do you have any proof that this man over here has ever touched a moon? Well, no. I mean... Yes, and if it were the case that someone could, in fact, move a moon, surely it would be decades in the future, infinite wealth, much higher technology, correct? Well, I mean, the potential is here now. It's just, yeah, I guess you're right. It would be really, really hard.
That's what she said, Your Honor.
Objection!
Abstained. You can say that's what she said. All right. Next piece of evidence. This evidence was gathered from a popular social media channel. Although it might not seem like it, they're definitely a worldwide expert and do provide some interesting opinions on the case at hand.
Astrologer. Star Astrologer.
Hey there, my beautiful people. It's me, Star Astrologer, twinkling right into your screens once again as the internet's most recognized expert in astronomy, astrology, and everything in between. I welcome all newcomers to the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Now, I've been getting a ton of requests for this video. Like, duh. Most of us have been wondering what happened to the moon the other week. How could have it just disappeared like that? Let's make this quick. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. Aliens? Ha! Did someone just borrow the moon? Oh, sure. A quick lesson, everyone. This is a common occurrence, albeit typically at a smaller scale. We in the biz like to call this a lunar eclipse mirage. Sometimes, when the light refraction off the celestial body is just right, they can appear to disappear right in front of our very eyes. Just look at all the footage gathered by experts around the globe. The moon just reappears in the night sky. No warning. It only appears to be moving due to its light reflective properties. Granted, I've never seen it for this long. Anyways, that's all the time for me today, Star Babies. Remember to like and subscribe to me everywhere.
Oh my god.
That intro and outro hit so hard. Oh,
Astrologer. Star Astrologer.
We're gonna talk about stars, bro.
Hearsay, a YouTuber. We're gonna take the word of some dude who lives in his basement? That guy's voice was ridiculous.
I mean, he has 2,000 subscribers. He must know something.
Can I see your phone?
Sure. Don't go on Google Chrome.
I open up his phone and I open up a YouTube.
Yeah.
And I look to see what he subscribed to.
Yeah.
He subscribed to Star Astrologer.
Oh, no.
Yes, and it seems you're one of those fans.
He is the best intro in the game.
Just listen to that dubstep.
And those fucking whip cuts. He's doing it right.
Yeah, I don't think we need to bring him to the stand. Cool.
He's very busy.
Very busy boy, editing.
Based on his expert analysis, it's very, very plausible that this whole thing could be thrown out in the next 10 minutes.
Expert schmexpert. I don't see any spacey degrees.
All right, so one of you is saying that they're not an expert, and the other one is saying that, like, we should trust them. Why should we trust them?
Because of the dubstep.
Oh, that is pretty compelling. You're
Very
right.
compelling. You hear those editing skills?
I did, yeah. Oh, flattery will get you nowhere, son.
Wait, did you edit it, Your Honor?
Oh, no. I just broke the fourth wall real quick. Sorry about that.
No. But I think I'm winning here. You got more evidence, Your Honor?
Yeah, we do have some evidence. All right. This one was recovered from a thumb drive at Maximilian's mansion. All other hard drives were mysteriously completely scrubbed clean before the police were able to intervene.
How'd you fucking miss one, you fucking idiot?
I'm sorry.
It is April 2nd, and I think I've made a breakthrough. Sid, are we ready? All right, test number 639. I'm certain it'll work this time. Okay, as you can see, the massive sphere is moving like there's no gravity at all. Okay, phase 2. It's time to shrink it down to size. Wait a second. It's a little unstable. No! We might need to do a little more testing. I'm certain with a little more power, we might be ready for the real deal.
When I say wipe all the drives, I mean all the fucking drives.
It sure seems like some sketchy things are happening over there, eh,
Nothing,
Max?
just research. I promise you, it was just research. I do this in my spare time. It was just lifting orbs. It has nothing to do with the moon.
Yeah. Like a balloon.
Yes.
Like a bowling ball.
A big beach ball, yes.
Hey, I'm the one asking the questions
sorry.
here.
Yes, you're right.
Like a moon?
No! I mean, yes.
Your Honor, no further questions.
Maximilian, Your Honor, esteemed members of the jury, have you ever heard of a condition called scared of booby-ritis?
I have not. Can you please explain?
When someone has this fatal mental flaw, they are incredibly attracted to the way that breasts may move.
Your Honor, how is this
Cannot
fatal?
touch them. My man, Maximilian Tipton, unfortunately has such disease, and this device he was creating was simply to play with the boobies of the world. The bigger, the better, obviously. Isn't that right, Max?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great, Max. So what you're telling me is that you've developed technology to go around sexually harassing every woman around you.
It's not sexual harassment if you're wealthy.
Damn it, you got me there. Well done, Max. Well done.
Yes. All right. Last piece of evidence. I'm going to go quick from that.
Me and Max are
All
going to
right.
high five real quick.
Yeah. All right. This was provided anonymously. It contains surveillance camera footage provided graciously to help with the case.
Yo, I work in the same circles as Tipton. He's very powerful. Can you just blur my face and do that cool voice thing? Oh, you're doing it already? Alright, anyways, I was able to gather this surveillance footage from my house party the other day. I hope it helps.
What is he talking about?
Everyone, gather round. You might have been wondering, hey, where'd that pesky moon go? Well, be prepared to be amazed, everyone. Here, in the palm of my hand, what you see in front of your very eyes, this is the moon. The size of a baseball. Impressed, right? I hope this solidifies me as the most daring, impressive mad scientist on the planet. You can now all bow before me. What? Sorry, what? Put it back? Ugh. Fine. I'll put it back, but only because I want to. You lot are no fun at all. Sid, gather my things. We're leaving this pathetic party. And remember, everyone, this stays between us. Don't want to get the pathetic government involved in all of our dealings, if you know what I mean. Now, do we?
God.
Maximilian?
Yeah, Max. Oh my fucking God, Max.
What do you got to say for yourself? Defense?
You see, my client also suffers from grandiose delusions. Your Honor, look at me. I have Saturn in my ballsack. Therefore, it's true because I said it.
Oh, that looks painful and gross. Put it away.
No, I shrank it down to fit.
Why does your testicle have rings around it?
Seriously, just because someone gets a little drunk at a party and says, I shrank the moon. I mean...
Yes, you can't prove anything just because I said it.
Well, I agree with you. You can't. Unless we call on someone who was at the party.
In fact, that's our last piece of evidence. We have a live witness. The court calls Sid Keek to the stand, Maximilian's sidekick.
You gave him his bonus, right?
Hello?
Hello, Sid?
Hello, my name is Sid.
Cool.
What's happening?
Is this live?
This is my trusty assistant, yes. He can clear my
Sid,
name.
do you realize that your name is Sidekick?
Yes, unfortunately.
Sid, you received your bonus last week, correct?
No.
Max, you fucking idiot.
This is quite a conundrum. Sid, if I was to say the word moon to you, what would you think?
Like, the moon is a celestial body that's in the sky.
Absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything more that you want to talk to us about the moon, buddy? Come on, I got a plate of cookies.
I mean,
I got a plate of cookies.
what are you looking for? I can tell you whatever you need to know about the moon.
Awesome, perfect. Anything I want to know about the moon. Why did Max take it?
Max didn't take it.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear about the moon there, buddy.
Well, I mean, you're asking about the moon. You're asking if Max took it. Max didn't take it.
Oh, who did then?
I don't know.
Hey,
Doesn't
you
matter.
swore on a Bible, dude.
I can tell you Max did not take it.
Sid, you lie. I did take it, Sid. You know I took it.
No! Come on!
Max, you're not smart enough to take it.
What are you talking about?
Max.
I'm a millionaire.
Max,
Billionaire even.
Max, Max? What's Planck's constant?
3.14159.
That is pi.
I object. That's pi.
Oh, well, the moon is not a circle, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh my god.
Planck's
Max,
constant.
are you an idiot?
I've been working for this guy for years, guys. It's like this all the time.
So, Sid, who would it be then? We heard him on audio saying that it was in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a ball of plasticine.
Boom!
That he was floating?
Yeah, with a levitation device that I designed for him.
Damn it, Sid, you're good.
That can be used on titties, correct, Sid?
I suppose.
This was my invention. What are you talking about, Sid? You work for me, remember?
I am aware of that. All I'm saying is that for the past 9 years, I have come up with so many ideas, done so much research, and you've taken all of the credit.
Max, you fucking bitch.
Sid, if there are no other questions from the
Yes, you're so sure Max didn't do it, which I understand. He sounds super incompetent. Any ideas who did?
No, absolutely not. I don't know of anybody who is smart and handsome enough to be able to have stolen the moon.
Handsome enough.
Yes.
Sid, as your lawyer, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
Right now you're defending him too?
Question, Sid. Point at the most good-looking person, in your opinion, in the room.
Oh my God. Don't do it. Don't do it, Sid.
I point to myself.
Damn it!
Oh, Sid, honey, bud. Sid, oh no. Well, Your Honor, I think he's right. Max didn't do it. The person who did is sitting right in front of us, throwing his fucking life away. He could have just been blaming this dude, but no, he needs the credit.
I'm not on trial here.
You're not on trial. This will be the next one, I'm sure. I'm sorry, Sid. You fucked up.
You know what? We're going to make an exception. Sid, you're on trial right now.
Oh, God.
Maximilian, you're gone. Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
Yo,
And he prances out.
you're paying me, right? Hey.
Maybe.
Sid, boo-boo, honey buns. Why?
Yes.
You're telling me that you're handsome as fuck and that only handsome
Yeah.
people can take the
I'm
moon
just-
as if
I'm
that
just
has
saying.
anything to do with it.
I'm super smart and handsome.
Yeah.
And whoever did take the moon is probably also super smart and super handsome. And I would love to know who that person is.
Would you say...
I'm sure that they would be the next classic supervillain.
What would
whatever.
their super villain name be, you think?
Good stuff, Sid.
I haven't thought this far ahead, honestly.
No. Yeah, and I guess that's not something that sidekicks do, right? They don't really think far ahead. They wait for orders. Yeah. They just wait for the boss to say, "Hey, Sid, go clean up that shit. Go grab me that coffee and 2 sugars this time. I can taste the difference." Yeah, that's all you're good for. I see, Sid. I think we might have asked Max to leave the room a little too soon.
Sid, you were well compensated and appreciated.
I was paid nothing.
No. Don't
Yeah.
really. Oh,
It sucks, Sid. Sucks that you're gonna take the fall for another shitty man.
Am I done here?
I find Sid Kick guilty of all charges. Take him away,
I
boys.
pull out a little palm device and push a button, and I turn invisible.
Oh
What?
my God!
And then Max runs in and is like, I'll get him. And then he trips and falls on his face. And that's the end of the scene.
Oh, my goodness.
End scene.
And good job. Neither of you won. Well, kind of. Brody won by getting Sid Kick arrested. Zach won by getting Maximilian free. So
Everyone wins.
everyone wins
That's what we
this
like.
day. That's what we like to see.
Those are the best games, the ones with no losers,
Do you want to stay to make this ad with us or what, Stuart?
I mean, I can hang around for a bit, yeah.
What are you guys thinking for the ad then?
What anime are you doing? I don't even know.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You're doing Yu-Gi-Oh?
We could make our own card game that got stupid rules and do like a 90s commercial for a card game.
Ooh.
Hey, gang! We've had so many fun card games over the last 5 years in the 90s here that we are currently. And guess what? We've got a new one that'll blow your minds.
Whoa.
And also your parents' bank accounts. Get ready for the newest craze that will be surfing the nation.
Big boy battle time.
Get ready for Big Boy Battle Time, one of the greatest card games ever created.
Pick from a wide variety of our cards, like attack cards, beast cards, and our trusty spell cards.
Play with 1 to 5 friends.
If you can get them.
Make sure to build up your collection at your nearest card store.
Collect all the green faces.
Turn it upside down for a whole new experience.
Get ready for the new rules.
You start with 10 health points, and you don't want to get to 0 or else you lose.
You globbed up one of my health points. No.
When you lose half your health points, the other character gets to laugh.
I don't know what that fucking means. Experience the whole new package.
Make sure your fridge is always filled with raw beef in case your enemy chooses to use the butcher card.
With real life stakes, such as...
I use the boiling water card. You have to put your hand in a pot of boiling water for 3 seconds or you lose.
I played the black eye card, get your face ready.
Used hepatitis needle card. Oh shit.
Immunization card.
Ha, nice block, brother. Well played.
With the new future expansions that will completely change the game.
All your blue faces are now red and nullified by my purple. You'll notice here in the top left-hand corner, my power points have increased to 6 sugar cubes, and my horse will now linger in the garden.
Now, I got the rainbow expansion, and if I play 5 cards of the same type, you have to throw your whole hand in the garbage. So...
I got the new beavers and woodchuck cards.
How much wood can those chuck-chucks?
Get wood.
Oh man, last time we were playing, little Timmy totally gave me wood.
He took all my yellow faces and I had to chew through my entire deck.
Now I've got a dam in my backyard. I don't know what.
With this new expansion, you can put damage over damage to create a whole new thing.
I'm gonna combine my carpenter card with the pussycat dolls, and I get the cat collar.
Yo, nice bum, where you from?
Nice bum, where you from?
Hey, nice ass. Can I get a piece of that ass? I'm not very good at this.
Hey.
And we know what you're thinking. Isn't this game gonna get boring over time? Well, this isn't fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Get out of here, Gary! Don't you worry, cause now the stakes have never been higher.
I play the Type 2 diabetes card.
I have to inject real-life insulin into my arm to make sure I do damage.
I counter with dialysis. Good luck being orange.
I play the coronavirus card.
I counter by injecting bleach into my veins.
Oh no, my coronavirus card. It's gone too far.
That's okay, because it only powers up my corporate greed card.
I play my grandfather heart attack card. Good luck at the funeral.
I give you the 50% off coffin card. This funeral's not gonna break my bank.
Well, I play the wanting to cry at the funeral, but the tears just won't show up, even though you love them so much. But, like, did you? If you're not sobbing like everyone else around you? I thought our relationship was special, but maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Harumph card.
That's my favorite.
You'll be saying, hey Grandpa, can I play with your deck?
My grandpa has the biggest deck.
My grandpa's deck is old and floppy.
He didn't use sleeves.
My grandpa must have got these wet one too many times because they're all wet and wrinkly decks.
Visit BigBoyBattleCards.com today to get your deck wet.
Be the coolest kid on the block.
I'm saving up all my change for a new deck.
love big boy battle time.
I love big boy battle time.
I love Big Boy Battle Time.
I love Big Boy Battle Time.
Who are you?
It's the 90s. Suck on this. Here's some slime.
Get ready to get goo all over your deck.
Oh, man. Oh, golly, I got so much goo on my deck. It's gone everywhere. Yo, Timmy, is there goo on your deck? I don't know. Bring some of yours over. I'll put some goo all over your deck. Oh, man, both our decks are just so gooey.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh, man, both of our decks are so gooey.
Come over so we can help rub each other's decks off.
Come over here. Let's get them less gooey by rubbing them off together.
Okay, all right.
Oh, fuck.
Gross. Good times.
You guys have fun? Yeah?
It works. All right, Stuart, what are you doing?
I'm going to hop off.
Thanks for being in here, man. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
no
you being a
problem,
surprise witness.
It was
and-
nice having you just pop in. It was like, whoa, dude, no way. Okay.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it
and
when
for
my
everyone
cousins
wondering-
just pop in, and I'm just like,
Yes,
whoa, nice.
Stuart's one of our other editors, so he's a friend of
Yeah.
the family and a big part of this show.
Follow me on all my socials.
At StuBomb 2012.
Find me on SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah.
You got anything going on? Any projects for the future?
Absolutely not. No.
Awesome.
I heard that dubstep, that was all you, right?
Yeah.
You nailed
Yeah.
it. Humble as always. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you.
All right, we will see you later.
See you later.
Have fun.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Zach, where were we, bud?
He just finished off that fisherman, right? Wait, no, he fought his brother for his other brother.
He's about to fight his brother to own the little brother. Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. So, guess what?
What?
The real Seto, the old Kaiba, we're going to go old and young Kaiba. Okay.
Okay.
Old Kaiba didn't die. He totally grabbed onto the cliff with his super dueling hands. He snuck to his estate that's like crawling with Pegasus's thugs, just in case he's still alive. And he uses some sick forest hatch to access his cool supercomputer basement.
Oh, this is like after he jumped out the window.
Yep.
We're finding out how he got to where he is now.
Yep.
Right.
So he's on his supercomputer and he finds out all about his company's plans to usurper him. Is that a word? Usurp?
It's just usurp. Yeah.
Yeah. And he learns about how his brother's kidnapped and stuff. And he's like, geez, man. So he believes the only way to save his brother for now is to keep Yugi in the game. Because once Yugi's kicked out, like, they'll have no one to stop Pegasus, basically. So now he's got to hack into the mainframe of all the duels going on. And he's going to try to give Yugi an edge. Back on the island, the duel's kind of slow. I'm going to call him Ghost Kaiba, just to keep things...
Oh, he's a ghost?
The reveal comes. Do you want it right now? It's his bad essence, okay? Remember when Yugi took his bad essence out and sent it to the Shadow Realm? Kaiba took it back out of the Shadow Realm. Or Pegasus did.
Someone took his bad side. Yeah. So it's evil Kaiba.
Yeah, and he keeps saying, like, creepy things, like, I'm totally Kaiba, and, like, he's even got Kaiba's deck because they stole it from the house, right?
Right, with
They
the three
stole
dragons.
Kaiba's deck from his house?
Mm-hmm. That's where he keeps it. But yeah, and Yugi's a little thrown off too. But the young Kaiba's like, oh, that's totally not my brother. My brother's like cooler than that. He's not so mean. What the heck?
Isn't it technically kind of his brother? Because
it is.
It is his bad personality. It's the bad side of his brother, yeah.
But I know the good in my brother too, and there's none of that there, so that can't be my brother.
Right, yeah.
So during a move that Yugi's definitely gonna lose, you know, the Blue Eyes is charging up its laser.
And he doesn't have a cheap card anymore to just end the game. Yeah.
5 cheap cards.
Real Kaiba is hacking away and tapping on his computer, and like this is where I get my computer knowledge, if I'm being honest, because the computer's
From
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh! The 1990s show.
It looks like there's a firewall that we need to get through, And Kaiba's like, looks like we're just gonna have to go right through it. And on the screen, there's just like a picture of TNT on the firewall and a loading bar going across. And then, all right, we're in. And just keeps going, kind of stupid shit like that. And he manages to hack into the game right when Yugi's gonna lose and just lowers the Blue Eyes' attack points. And it's just fucking ridiculous.
This all seems like cheating. Every time they win, it seems like cheating.
No rules.
Like with his Heart of the Cards thing, that's fully cheating.
Oh,
that is
absolutely.
not like he's getting lucky by pulling cards he needs, but that's cheating. I don't know.
Is luck cheating?
It is if you can manipulate it and crank it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, there's a card called Monster Reborn, so he brings back a Blue Eyes that was dead, and yeah. There's some bullshit ability about a humming elf giving its power to a dragon, and then, yeah, they reveal that this mofo is Kaiba's badness, and Pegasus resurrected it from the Shadow Realm. And Yugi uses his Millennium powers to permaban him from the event. You know, this time you're going
You
away
say
for good.
one bad thing, and then you're perma-banned from the event.
That does sound like a millennial power. Am I right?
Okay. And then when they look to see, like, hey, I won the little kid. And no, the guy just ran away with the little kid. I'm like, well, fuck. This was all for nothing.
Yeah, they didn't honor their duel to give ownership to a child? What the heck, man?
So silly. Okay, so now we're going to cut to that hot chick, May. And she's having an existential crisis ever since Joey owned her. And she chalks it up to Yugi coaching him the whole time. That's why he won, okay? This kid sucks. So she convinces that simp Rex from the boat.
Yeah, the guy who likes dinosaurs.
Yeah, to battle Joey. What comes from this is Joey now has Rex's best card, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Very creative.
Wait, really? There
Yep.
is... I was going to make a joke like that earlier, but this is literally...
Red Eyes Black Penis. So now night has fallen. and the
Whoa,
game
your
is getting
deck got
tired.
so much bigger. I'm so sorry.
Girth times 2. I can't handle it.
You're going to dig this deck expansion.
Oh, this is
You happy?
gross. This is,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for this episode.
Do you remember when you felt about the Black Hawk in the other one?
Yeah,
So
now you
how I'm
know.
feeling
Now you understand.
It's like, I got it. So night has fallen and the gang's getting tired. And they're getting hungry and stuff. And then May shows up and she's got an abundance of junk food. And they're all sitting around the campfire getting chummy. And she's like, oh, I'm letting my walls down. I gotta fuck off. Oh,
Gotta put my firewall back
I
up.
gotta put my firewall back on. And she gets kidnapped by some spook. Just arms come out of a bush and she's going, okay.
Seems like she didn't put her walls up high enough.
So our crew is by the fire and this mysterious white-haired boy shows up. I say that a lot in this podcast. A lot of mysterious white-haired boys.
It's a common theme.
I guess they know him from school. No big whoop. They're talking all jovially.
So mysterious, but we know him from school, so whatever.
Yep. So they're like saying which cards they identify with the most. Like, ooh, I like the flame guy. And Tristan's like, I totally like this cyberpunk missile man. And Whitehair goes, how about we do a duel just for kicks? You know, we won't use the holograms and stuff. It'll be totally casual. And the three of Yugi's friends give them their favorite cards, and he puts them into his deck, and so it's like they're fighting together as a team.
Whoa.
Then the white hair guy has a frickin' dream catcher come out of his chest, and it's got the same symbol as Yugi's Millennium Puzzle. And he gets taller and hotter, but his voice doesn't get deeper, it gets fucking creepy. And he snaps them all to the Shadow Realm like the videotape that Pegasus did earlier. And he places all of the people's souls into their favorite cards sitting on the deck. And he's like, haha, well, that was easy, right? And he walks over because he's looking to get that Millennium Puzzle. But then, the Pharaoh's soul is still in there. And he's like, whoa, watch out, buddy. We're going to have to duel, obviously.
What?
Are you tracking? You still on board?
I'm
You're
tracking,
in the
but I
shadow
don't know.
realm where the pharaoh's soul was still trapped, but now they're gonna have to fight him.
The Pharaoh's soul is in the Millennium Puzzle, and this
It's
white-haired
in
guy
Millennium.
wants the puzzle, and he went to grab it.
And
it
the
was like,
puzzle is in the shadow realm.
No, the
Yeah.
puzzle's in the real realm.
Everybody's in the shadow realm. currently.
Everyone's in the shadow realm.
Including the
Okay.
puzzle that
So
has
can
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
pharaoh.
look at the? Can Yugi look at the Pharaoh like they're
Well,
seeing each other right now?
yeah, it turns out, little Yugi is gone. It's just the pharaoh now in the body because little Yugi got put into his favorite card, the Dark Magician. And have you guys ever had that dream where you wake up on a chessboard and you like turn around and there's a giant like playing the game, and then he goes to move you and just crushes your head, and then you wake up?
I can easily say I've never had that dream.
You said it like that was the most basic dream that everyone has.
Zach, have you had that dream?
Yes.
You said it like the dream, like, have you ever had that dream where you're walking upstairs and you accidentally trip? Like, it's
Or
not
like the dream where you go into school and you're not wearing pants, or you fall down something and you just float down. Normal dreams. The chessboard and exploding heads one? Never heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither, totally. Yeah.
he sacrifices me as a pawn, whatever. It's fine.
And now we got a super high stakes duel with a couple actual rules. So when old Yugi plays his cards that the friends like, they show up on the chessboard, like I was saying. And they're like, whoa, this is super crazy. What a weird dream. And then, Tristan, his card dies. So you get sent to the discard pile, which is like a fucking graveyard, purgatory place. And then, he summons Joey, who's the flame swordsman, and, like, the other guy's got a face-down card, and he's like, we should wait, Joey. And he's like, nah, I got this, bro, and, like, goes rogue and just attacks for him. He's like, oh, no, Joey, wait! And it turns out the card
Joey,
makes you discard all the cards in your hand. He's like, shit, Joey, if I had one of my friends in there, that would have been really bad. You gotta fucking be careful there. He's like, sorry, Yugi. Right? And then he plays the Dark Magician card, and little Yugi's on the field looking back at big Yugi, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on right now? And they're all very confused. And if you're in the graveyard too long, I guess the Grim Reaper comes and steals your soul, so, got a monster
That's
reborn
part of
him out
the
of
real
there.
game, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and then Whitehair's move is going to be, I'm going to use the card Change of Heart, and I'm going to take control of your Dark Magician as Yugi and use him to kill all his other friends. Ho ho, I'm evil. And then when he plays the cards, it's the original Whitehair boy. And he's like, oh shit, I can go rogue too. And instead of possessing the Dark Magician, he possesses his own monster. And he's like, all right, now do it, Yugi. Kill me. Kill me. I don't want to be a slave anymore. I don't want to be trapped in that body with him. Oh, fuck. Just do it. Kill me.
Oh, so the guy in the Dreamcatcher thing is like holding him hostage?
Pretty
apparently?
much.
Yeah.
Whilst Yugi's is cool and just helps him, this guy, the other one's like, a curse almost.
Right.
And Big Yugi's like, well, if his Millennium Dreamcatcher can take souls out, maybe mine can switchy. And so he switches places with the big one and the little one in the monster. So now the evil one's in the little monster, and then Dark Magician Yugi can kill him, and he gets banished to the Super Shadow Realm, even though they're in the Shadow Realm. So no rules, bro.
The extra shadowy realm.
Yeah. So yeah, they all wake up. All the friends just believe it was a weird ass dream, and everything's cool. Okay.
What about the white-haired kid? Is he with them still?
Yeah, he's good, and he's free of his curse. He's still got his item, and he's aware of like weird shit. But yeah, he's
He
cool.
thinks it's a dream too?
No, he's fine.
Oh, so he couldn't
knows.
just be like, hey guys, that wasn't a dream. That happened.
What's
but
the
thank you
point?
for releasing me from my curse.
Yeah,
What's the
my
point?
evil self just tried to murder you all, so sorry, guys.
It's a little highbrow for just regular teens, maybe.
I'm just envisioning everyone be like, what crazy dreams? What crazy dreams? And he's like, yeah, guys, really crazy dreams.
Whoa.
Holy.
Sorry, I almost killed you all.
In your dreams. Yeah, sorry.
In your dreams. Yeah. I had the
Just
same
a
one.
dream. Yeah.
I hate being the villain in my dreams. I mean, our dreams.
You ever have that dream where you just feel like you're in a chessboard and somebody just like slams a piece down on you? That's pretty crazy, right?
No, the giant grabs your head and splats it like a grape.
I'm just a pawn. Okay, so May's getting plowed by some emo dude, in the woods. And
Sorry,
he takes
what?
her starship.
May's getting plowed.
May is getting plowed by some emo dude in the woods.
In a kids show?
Oh, plowed is a word they use for actually dominating in a dual loop match.
Oh.
That was weird. That was weird. I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Our mouths were both agape.
Yeah. So the emo dude takes her starships. And of course, Yugi says, "Yo, duel me for the chips, bro." And emo dude is actually hired by Pegasus as an eliminator, thinning the herd, as it were. And so the duel is different because eliminators get special admin powers on the arenas, and he's able to fucking ankle bondage Yugi in place, and then like shoot flamethrowers near him to like fuck with him. It's really weird, man. Okay, but yeah, because Yugi is cool, he don't take no shit. Again, the guy's whole shtick is like darkness and mind games, so he puts up a weird castle that can do the same thing as the ocean. Yugi can't see any of his monsters. Yugi summons a catapult turtle and launches his jousting dragon rider into the castle, kamikazing it and almost losing all of his life points. But it destroys the castle's levitation ring. And now, and because there's freezing swords all around everything, the castle is staying up. But it's the last turn of the freezing swords, and the castle's gonna fall on his other monsters, and that's how he loses.
That sentence that you just, or that like paragraph you just read, Zach, could have been inserted into our ad, and nobody would have batted an eye at that being.
Yeah, it's a nutty show.
Yeah.
In fact, you should put that
in the ad.
So this makes the emo kid lose, and he uses more admin powers to try to kill Yugi with the literal flamethrowers. But because he's got a Millennium Puzzle, he's fireproof, and he banishes him to the Shadow Realm. Of course. And also Mai gets all her stars back, and she's getting cooler, trying to be chill.
How many stars do you need to see the boss?
10.
And why is the boss doing this? Why is Pegasus doing
a
kid tournament?
He wants to see the best of the best.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
So he brought a bunch of kids to his island?
He's a rich bored guy. There's some adults.
Oh, okay. It's a bit weird either way.
Okay, so last bit. So Big Kaiba has arrived on the island with his own helicopter.
The good persona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he conveniently lands right where our group is camping. And Yugi wants to thank him for hacking the system earlier. And he gives back the Blue Eyes deck to him.
What?
Not even keeping one for himself because he was such a dick to his grandpa, which is crazy to me.
I don't know. He called Yugi to like tell him that his grandpa wasn't doing well.
That's true.
Seemed like an okay guy to me.
Yeah, he's not a complete psycho. You're right.
He gave him a lot of medical advice in that.
Yeah. He's really nervous.
But Joey hasn't forgiven him for being a putz. So after some name calling on both sides, and like Tristan's like, "Bro, don't fucking egg him on so hard. He's the best duelist in the world." He's like, "Ha, used to be maybe." Kaiba fucking turns around. He's like, "What'd you say?" So Kaiba opens his briefcase and he pulls out his sick new portable hologramming dueling system. And this is the precursor to those sick-ass duel discs that everyone wanted from Toys R Us.
Yeah, I've seen those. They look like blades on your arm, essentially.
They're so sick.
Did they project holograms?
No, not in real life.
But you could put like your cards in them, right? And like basically play from the
you've got a table attached
arm?
to your fucking hand. Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool.
When I was younger, I didn't have the strength to hold it up for an entire duel, so you would just put it on the ground in front of you. You could have just played on the pavement, but it was cooler to have the fucking thing.
Just all these 12-year-olds with jacked arms, and all the parents would be like, "I'm pretty sure Tibby's been looking at some things, but it's actually just them playing."
Yeah, Dark Magician Girl, Rule 34.
What's Rule 34?
It's if it can be wiener friendly, it will. So so Kaiba whips out this system. It's really cool. It's like frisbees attached to your wrist with a grappling hook, and you like put the cards on the frisbee and toss it into the middle of the field, and then it like spins all cool and makes really hyper realistic. Like we thought the ones before were good, but these ones are like, oh, they like breathe and like you can feel the heat from their nostrils, and it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, Kaiba absolutely mops Joey, calls him a dog like 6 times. Or just like, yeah, it's like 30 seconds of him just fucking destroying him. Okay, yeah, so Kaiba wins, really fucks up Joey's confidence, and he's like, if I can beat you like this, you really think you're gonna go in there and beat the guy who invented this fucking game? Like, grow up, you stupid dog. He's got every card, and he's even got this, like, weird ability thing that I don't understand. And Yugi's like, yeah, I know, it's his cool eye. And Kaiba's like, shut it, nerd.
I don't want to understand from you.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's like, I'm off to save my brother. Good luck with your shit, but don't mess with my shit.
He just came here just to beat some dude in a duel to show off.
He didn't want to. He was just walking by, and he was like on his way to the car. And Joey's like, hey, you listen to me here, you asshole, buddy.
Right.
You're not even that good. He's like, oh, I'll show you. Good. Okay. And yeah, that's where we're going to end it. Got about 17, 18 episodes in.
That was okay. That was 18 episodes. How long are these duels lasting per episode?
Like a couple, like the darkness guy was 2 episodes. That first battle with Moth Boy was 2 episodes.
So some of these battles are lasting the entire episode.
And I'm sure there was some like filler episodes. Like I'm assuming the Fisher guy was kind of a filler episode vibe.
Yeah, just a little. They were looking for food, and they found some food cooking on the ocean. And then he's like, I use that fish as bait, LOL, because I'm a fisherman. And now we have to battle at the ocean place, because all my things are fish. I'm a smart boy.
How many episodes are in a season? Is it long seasons?
I believe this first arc, I don't know if it even includes the Egyptian god stuff. But all that's on Netflix is 49 episodes. So, And I don't think that includes like the cool Duel Academy arc, or definitely not the bike riding one.
I googled Yugi's fandom because I was curious about the world a bit, and there's Yu-Gi-Oh! And the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
No,
that's
Thank you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, Yu-Gi-Oh! Varanes, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush.
Oh, yeah, I fell off at 5Ds.
Yeah, and then there's 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! movies.
There's 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! movies?
Yeah, those were just different Yu-Gi-Oh! series, and there's 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! movies.
Zach, I've got a question. Mm-hmm. Why is it called Yu-Gi-Oh! if his name is just Yugi?
I don't believe there's a reason for it, but when he does transform, again, it's like a Sailor Moon, like takes 30 seconds, flashing lights, bullshit that no one can see. He goes, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! No!
Oh. All right, so now you know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! No.
Yu-Gi-Oh! No. That's, I know the name of our episode.
Anyone care to give me a recap? Looking at you, Brody.
Yeah, sure. All right. So we joined this kid who's got a friend group at a school, and he goes over to his grandpa's place. He's like, yo, guys, check out these cool cards. Then this asshole comes out beside them. He's like, I'm older brother tech guy. And he's like, I want card now. And grandpa's like, it's not for sale, ass face. And he's like, I'll come back for it, or you. And then he ends up coming back for it and then grabs him. Shocker. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes, fights him, and is like, this is for my grandpa. And then shows him 5 cards of the same after he like ripped his grandpa's card in front of his face, which was brutal. And then they get contacted via VHS, as one does in the Shadow Realm, by Pegasus Maximus. And he's like, yo, guys, you're coming to my island. They're like, nah. And he's like, whether you like it or not. I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
My granddad's soul.
Yeah, my granddad's soul. He keeps on getting kidnapped, but his body's okay now, I guess.
It's in a coma.
Yeah, and then they go and fight a bunch on this island. They fight a fisherman. They fight older.
You really like that fisherman
Like the
episode.
I was almost going to skip that one.
They fight a fisherman. They fight older brother for younger brother after younger brother fought Yugi for reasons. For older brother, technically, because he's like, hey, you hurt my older brother's feelings. He's like, no, I didn't. He's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
But
That's
Brody,
exactly
the
it.
older brother, it's his evil older brother self, and through the mainframe, the
Oh,
good
yeah.
older brother helps. Yeah.
Yeah, Yugi in his older boy form makes him not mean, and then pieces way earlier on in the series, in like first or second episode.
He splits.
And then after that, they fight a white-haired dude who's like, I'm gonna use Shadow Realm things too. And then the powers of making people not mean again happens. They all wake up, we're like, whoa, what a crazy dreams. White-haired guy's like, yeah, dreams, whatever, guys. And then I'm pretty sure that's where we laid off. Or was there something?
Older brother shows up and beats the crap out of Joey, and then just dips.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, was that okay?
A+, boys.
Yeah, nice.
Good stuff.
All right, thanks Zach for bringing that. I just like to hear about the show because my friends have been trying to get me into the card game a little more, and I don't.
What friends? Me and Zach are your friends, and neither of us have been trying to get you into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
Fucking slut.
Hey, he's just saying what we're all thinking. All right.
All right. Thank you guys all for listening. Remember to follow us on all of the podcasting platforms. Such
One
as
isn't good enough. All 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can I just say, like and comment on one of them?
Yeah, give us some reviews wherever you want.
Yeah, like I think a good thing we should start doing is like after 100 reviews, we'll do something. After 4 reviews, we'll do something because we're halfway there. So if you go on Apple Music after hearing this and you're gonna write a 5-star review about us or whatever star, 5-star would very much help. But write something about what you like or dislike about the podcast so we can hear your voice out there. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you can leave any of those on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts.
We love to read them.
We would love to read them. It'd be fantastic.
Absolutely. And if we start to see them, again, we might start doing like whole shout outs or something to show that we're listening to you guys.
Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram. I'm posting stuff there to keep updated. You can message us on Instagram if you want. You can email us. We haven't said that in a while, but you can email us at animenotbe@gmail.com. Yeah. And we'd love to hear some suggestions, some like animes you would like to hear us cover, as wacky or wild as you can think of. We could do some crazy ones if you want.
Yeah. Thank you, Good Kid, for letting us play the intro Down with the King, and the outro we seem to be continuously using Orbit, which is...
You seem really disappointed.
It's not that
They're coming out with bangers,
it's
man.
just we turned it to Orbit at one point because it seemed like, hey, this is a new song, go check it out. And then they've released so much more new songs that people should be going checking out, such as this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
I'm not editing this many songs, Brody. No. Go listen to them on Spotify. Follow them on YouTube. Buy their merch. Go to their concerts and do everything for those good boys.
Yeah, they're very good boys. Thank you.
Brody, what do you think you're going to do next week?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Teaser.
I don't know.
All right. Thank you guys all for listening. And remember,
anime
not
be
not
forever.
Mission sequence.
I got the Vietnam starter pack. I don't want to do it.
Why was that your goat?
I don't know.
Zach. Oh, buddy. Oh,
All right,
buddy.
more expansions. Let's rapid fire
Yeah.
them off. Not Vietnam.
Okay. I got hobo bot fights, bomb fights.
Have you played a card game, Zach?
Oh,
You've watched an
tons.
anime about card games.
Yep, but the rules didn't matter.